Let's very quickly take you through the top story, this bulletin, which is that the Supreme Court of India has decided now to constitute a bench to hear the Cauvery River water sharing dispute between the states of Karnataka as well as Tamil Nadu. Now, while the BJP has escalated the attack on the Siddaramaiah government in Karnataka and called for a statewide bandh, farmers now have also started protesting in Mandya against the state government there, led by Mr. Siddaramaiah. Now, this matters, of course, in the Supreme Court right now. In the Supreme Court, while hearing this matter at approximately 10:30 this morning, did say that will constitute a bench to hear this particular matter. Let me, in fact, go across to Neha. For more on this, Neha, of course, people in Karnataka are quite angry over the tribunal's decision to basically ask Karnataka to have the water from the Cauvery released into the state of Tamil Nadu. The matter has now escalated and gone to the Supreme Court. The Supreme Court has decided to constitute a bench. What are the reactions coming in the state, in Karnataka, Neha, over this latest development? We'll try to get back in touch with Neha in just a short while, but protests are being undertaken in different parts of Karnataka over...
Supreme Court has agreed to hear the matter. In fact, they are going to be forming a bench for the same, but the protests all down continue over here by the BJP workers who gathered in Mandya district of Karnataka. Remember that this comes at a time when we're seeing tensions between both the states over the distribution of Cauvery river water. As far as the Congress government in the state of Karnataka is concerned, we're given to understand that they've said that they're merely following a court order right now. But as far as the BJP is concerned, in fact, they continue to blame the government for trying to appease the DMK, with whom, in fact, they are, of course, allies in the state of Tamil Nadu. Remember also, of course, what's important right now is that at this point in time, the protests, in fact, have, of course, continued across the state of Karnataka. But we'll really have to wait and see right now. In fact, the Supreme Court, of course, at this point in time has agreed. Sir, if we can just get in a quick reaction from you. We're live right now. The Supreme Court has agreed to form a bench to hear the entire matter, sir. Is the BJP going to be attending the all-party meeting on Wednesday in light of this development?
See, all-party meeting, depending on government, our party leaders will take a decision on it. We'll take a decision on it.
Sir, what are the demands of the BJP, sir? If we are to look at the entire scenario today, the Congress says that this is merely being politicized by the BJP, but the fact is that they are following the court order, sir. So what is the demand?
See, Tamil Nadu government has put an application in the Supreme Court. They want water. See, our state government has not reacted yet. What is my question to state government is, monsoon failure is there. The weakest monsoon forever for the last 2-3 decades we have seen this year. So they should have put an application before the Tamil Nadu government has put. This is, they are in hand in glove with the Tamil Nadu government. As I told you earlier, this is totally a pressure from Sonia Gandhi and Rahul Gandhi, where they are putting pressure on Siddaramaiah and DK Shivakumar to go soft on Tamil Nadu government on this Cauvery issue, because they are going for an alliance there in the next assembly parliament election. This is only a parliament election gimmick, all this thing.
To ask you, with the parliament elections just around the corner, this has become a massive talking point, of course. How do you think this is going to impact the prospects, sir? Are all the parties, do you not feel somewhere all the political parties today, whether it's the BJP or the Congress, are politicking over the issue than looking out for the actual interests of the farmers?
No. See, we are always, whether it's our leader Narendra Modi ji, see today, the 9 years of government achievements you can see. Today we have made a book and we are distributing it. Whereas in UPA, 10 years of rule, we made a book and distributed of their corrupt this thing, whether it is coal scam or Commonwealth scam, or name the thing, they're only scams. Whereas in our government, Narendra Modi ji's government, only achievements we are doing. And whenever I go as a parliament member and my Karyakarta goes and gives a book, people appreciate it. Even for Karnataka, we have given maximum number of houses. We have given for Bangalore especially suburban train. which people been asking for the last 40 years. And metro expansion, 26,000 crores has been a smart city, housing for poor, name it, we have done it, which Congress has not done it.
Okay, so one last question to you before I let you go. This dispute between both the states is not something new, whether to Karnataka or to Tamil Nadu. Are you hopeful? You know, we've seen multiple court hearings, multiple protests, multiple riots on ground. Are you somewhere hopeful that there is going to be a logical end to this, sir?
See, one thing, if the government intention is good, we will not come to the street. What is my suggestion to the government is they should not listen to their central leaders, their high command. And they should act in the interest of Karnataka state, Mandya farmers as well as Bangaloreans. That's my...
Well, that was BJP MP there, PC Mohan, of course, telling us that whatever is being done right now in the state is not in the interest of farmers and not in the interest of the state. Dispute between both the states here that has been pending for decades now continues, and we'll really have to wait and see. Of course, the Supreme Court likely now would have the final word in this case.
Well, thanks for taking us through that reaction coming in from the Member of Parliament in Mandya, Neha. But we will also have to tune into this reaction that's come in from the Deputy Chief Minister of Karnataka, Mr. D.K. Shivkumar, about these latest developments as well. Let's listen in.
It is our bound duty to protect our state because the farmers of Karnataka are feeling that they will not get even for drinking water also. The rains have been not so good. We have called a all-party leaders meeting, including some MPs also we have invited. There is a hearing on that. We are very cautious. We want to respect the farmers. We want to respect the court. BJP friends and the Janata Dal friends are trying to make politicalization. Let me not take politics in it. We will call for a all-party meeting.
So that was Mr. D.K. Shivkumar. The Congress party in Karnataka, the government there led by Siddaramaiah, has decided to convene an all-party meeting on the 23rd of August. It remains to be seen if the Bharatiya Janata Party will reciprocate. The aim there is, of course, to reach some kind of a consensus on the collective stand that the government of Karnataka needs to take on the Cauvery issue. We're also, of course, talking about the situation evolving in Karnataka, where the monsoons have not really been up to expectations, and therefore farmers are out on the streets protesting against the decision of the Cauvery authority to release water into the state of Tamil Nadu. So let me take this back once again to Neha. What's really exacerbated the situation on the ground, Neha, is the fact that we've had a fairly poor monsoon in the month of August. That's prompted farmers, of course, to escalate their demands vis-a-vis the state government in Karnataka, calling on them to not allow water to be released into the state of Tamil Nadu from the Cauvery.
Well, absolutely, Siddharth. In fact, a couple of days back when we spoke with the Deputy Chief Minister of Karnataka as well, he stressed on the fact that the distress sharing formula between both the states is what is flawed. Now, talking, of course, merely about this, even as the protests have continued over here right now in Mandya, the fact is that, whenever there is, of course, a shortage of water in the state of Karnataka is when that, or Tamil Nadu for that matter, is when that distress sharing formula comes into play, and which is precisely why you had the state government saying that they would make another appeal to the Cauvery Water Management Authority over here to, of course, try and review their decision to direct Karnataka to release the water. Now, having said that, of course, one thing that's quite certain is that, Siddharth, even as farmers over here continue to raise concerns about the water shortage, about water being released, the fact is that, the Lok Sabha elections are right around the corner, and politicians cutting across party lines today have decided to champion this as an issue that they want going into the elections. We'll really have to wait and see right now. Clearly, all eyes, of course, would be on the Supreme Court hearing and the bench that's likely to be formed shortly.
Absolutely. So the ball now in the Supreme Court's court, so to speak, to adjudicate over this pressing matter that's, of course, plagued both the states of Karnataka and Tamil Nadu for several decades now. And we're now seeing, after a very long time, people actually descend on the streets. Fortunately, at least so far, the protests do not appear to have taken a very violent turn, but the situation remains sensitive nevertheless.